Hello. All right, this is the the first idea I had for this book was how can you learn the jazz language and practice technical trumpet playing that's going to get you better at playing the trumpet at the same time? Because why would you want to spend hours and hours and hours playing Clarke study, or Arbans or these other traditional methods where you're trying to learn the jazz language as well? So it's a more efficient route, but there are no shortcuts. Just because we change the material that you're going to be practicing, you still have to dedicate the technical mentality to the practice sessions. So we are playing jazz language, but we're not playing it in the jazz way. We're absorbing the harmony, but we're not stylizing it just yet. The stylization will come after you have played these thousands of times and listened a lot, and the stylization will happen naturally. So here we go. This is Miles Davis straight into chaser. Super. You probably heard this lick a million times if you listen to this, and we're gonna just break it down and practice it as if it was a classical etude here. So we just played it through once. Right away I noticed, okay, we got a lot of chromaticism that we need to deal with. Pitch-wise, getting it locked in. We're ascending into the upper register, so we need to use our air support as we go up. And then we have these descending arpeggios, which can be tricky for trumpet, but we're going to take our time with it, keep the air relaxed, and don't tense up before we get there. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking it down slowly so I can take time and hear the different pitches and how they relate. I want this to sound like a G chord, B and D, right? So I'm connecting the B to the D with the C and the C sharp. All right, so that was better. You heard that the C and the C sharp were not in focus, let's say, and then they came into focus, but we want to start the notes in focus, so we're going to do it again. Alright, so this is good technical practice. We just happen to be playing something that Miles Davis played, but this could be out of the Arbans. It's literally the same notes. It's probably in the Arbans somewhere. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I'm getting all these notes lined up and focused in to the sound I want. This is classical. This could be classical music, but it's Miles Davis. That's the idea with all these studies. So you play them every day. Maybe you don't get through all of them every day. That's fine. You don't need to do all of them every day, but you need to focus your brain every day. And by focusing your brain, you got to get in there. You got to slow things down. You got to comb through, get your little toothbrush out, and start scrubbing the entire palace. Day after day, you'll get it done. All right. Let's continue with these arpeggios. Alright, so basically I was trying to stay relaxed, have smooth air, and let the hot air balloon slowly come down. That's what it feels like when you have all this air and you're descending into the lower register. That's what makes doing the descending arpeggios a little difficult, is your hot air balloon needs to go a little bit faster than you might want it to go. But don't rush it, that's the point. Just let it hot air balloon down and it'll get there. Now the next C chord there. So now we're lining up the pitches. That needs to sound like it arrived back at G, the G chord from before, G, B, D, and that's ending on the G. If you can develop that tonal memory, like as if there was a drone playing on G the entire time, and you're remembering where it was, and you can come back to it and line it up to where you started, then you're going to be sounding very, very good. All right, so I don't sound like Miles Davis when I'm practicing this. That's not the point. The point is to dig in. You have to do your technical trumpet work, but instead of the Clarke, we're using this. So we could practice our flow of air just like the Clarke study would. So I'm kind of pushing the air as I go up, same as Clarke. So that's the concept. All right, happy practicing.